Because The Legend of Aang is releasing this year, Season 2 of The Last Airbender live action, and once again seeing a lot of Korra this source lately, I decided to rewatch Korra to give her a fair shot. We all know that Korra is one of the most hated characters in cartoon history, but did she deserve all the hate that she got? And I'm not pointing fingers, because I know I jumped on the Korra hate train too. Not to the same extremes as other people, but my dislike for her was definitely known. So I thought, now that I'm older and know when to put my biases aside for the most part, that I'd rewatch and reevaluate Korra, both the character and the show. It's been a decade since I watched Korra anyway, so most of my memories are blank, so I might as well be going into this blind. Most of my negative feelings come from I wanted more of Team Aang and didn't want to move away from them yet. So as a kid, I already had a soured opinion of the show and didn't give it a fair shake. But now that I'm older, I want to give it a fair shake. So here's part 1 of my Korra rewatch.
I'm the Avatar! You gotta deal with it!
And off the bat, I remember why I have a sour opinion of Korra. That "deal with it" comment always gets me to this day. And she's already starting out being able to bend 3 out of 4 elements off the bat, even if they are basic. And I know the argument of Korra was just a prodigy exists, and prodigies do exist in Avatar. After all of Team Aang, except for Zuko, who was in his honor phase constantly training, was a prodigy. And what gets me is the age. If she was doing this at the same age as Aang or Toph, I'd have no complaints about it, minus the "deal with it" line. Korra being impatient and brash in episode 1 is fine. I'm sure most people who would have superpowers would rush to have their training complete. Seeing it again, I realized that Aang could have turned out like Korra if he didn't run away. Except for Gyatso, who saw the issue with it, they were gonna isolate Aang so he could only focus on training. And I can't really get mad at her causing property damage. It isn't anything Team Avatar hasn't done. I don't understand why air is hard for Korra to master. Water and air flow similarly, so theoretically they should follow a similar spiritual philosophy. I was never the biggest fan of Bolin, but god, I forgot how cringy he was in Season 1. And now I remember why they call Mako Zuko 2.0. Honestly, I relate to practical training frustration. Some people like myself learn slower with that kind of stuff, and while I wouldn't destroy stuff, my temper would definitely escalate. You'd think when they started pro bending that they would account for an Avatar showing up eventually. Korra crashing out on the relic wasn't needed, and she was in the wrong for that, but she does admit that, shows remorse and dedication to Tenzin for training after that.